Welcome to Chapter 11, Section 7, the coordinate plane. All right, so this should be in your note-taking guide. There's not much actual vocabulary to fill out, but it tells you all the information here. So I'm going to highlight some of the important things. So right here, the vertical axis number line is the y-axis. The horizontal number line is the axis. The place in which both number lines meet is the origin. Each of the four areas that are cut up or separated into are called the quadrants. So, and the coordinate system or coordinate plane, you would say it's a plane cut into quadrants by two horizontal or two number lines. So these are basically the vocabulary words. I might ask, what is the y-axis? What is the x-axis? What is the origin? What are the quadrants? The x-axis is the horizontal number line. The y-axis is the vertical. The origin is the meeting point of the two number lines. All right. So identify ordered pairs that name each point. So you name each point. I could give you an infinite number of points here, and I can name it whatever I want. For us, let's start at the origin. The origin is the 0, 0. It's the intersection of the number line. So you're going to start right here. So it says move blank on the x-axis. So x always comes first. So move right on the x-axis to find the x-coordinate of the point P. So I'm moving to the right. I'm moving to right here. That's the x-coordinate. Notice that it's in line with the P. So the x-coordinate is 2. Now move down the y-axis to find the y-coordinate, which is, so I do x first, then y, we move down. And we've moved down to -4. So point P is named by an ordered pair to -4. So I'm going to add a vocabulary word in here, ordered pair. The ordered pair is our, I'm going to use the pairs of numbers. The first number is the x. The second number is the y. So here's an ordered pair with an x there and a y there. So that should be an added vocabulary term for you to use. Now let's look at the quadrant. The quadrants, notice here, it's counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this problem here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Quadrant, it is in the fourth quadrant. All right, let's look at point S. point S. So like before, we're going to start at the origin and move left on the x-axis to find the coordinate for the x, which is -3. Now you're going to move down the y-axis to find the y-coordinate. So we're moving down from -3 to there. And the y-coordinate is -2. So -2, -3. All right. Those are the numbers we use. Now the x number always comes first in the ordered pair, so it's -3. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a -3. This is -2. So -3, -2. And if you're looking at the quadrants, remember that's 1, 2, 3. It is in the third quadrant. All right. Write the ordered pair that names each point, then identify its quadrant. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is at an ordered pair. The x comes first, so start at the origin and move to the left. Then go up to the point, and so the numbers I'm using are -3 and 1, and I'm putting them in that order. X comes first, y comes second. It is in quadrant 2. Point B, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start of the origin, move over 3 units. So point B, the x value is at 3. Then you move the vertical, the y, which goes to 4. So 3 comes first, and then 4. And if you number the quadrants, you'll see it's in quadrant number 1. All right, let's graph. Graphing the point is exactly like labeling the point that's given. You're always going to do x first and y second. So this -4 is the x. It's the first number. Start of the origin, 1, 2, 3, -4. And don't lift up your pencil. So start at origin. The x-coordinate is -4, so move 4 units to the left. Next, since the y-coordinate is 3, move 3 units up. So 4 to the left.
5 minutes to get to class. 5 minutes.
And 3 up. And there is our point. And you should label it point A. Check your progress. Let's do it now here. Same thing. X is first. Start of the origin. X is 2, so 1, 2 to the right. Y is -4. So negative means down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So point C is at 2, -4. All right. That's it for the coordinate planes. You're going to be responsible for the CYUs that are on page 601. And you're doing numbers 1 to 11. And we'll do this part, of course, or at least some of it, in our classwork. Good luck.